Hello all, welcome to the round one review for the Victorian Premier League, the VPL. Um, yeah, just kick off with going through a quick review of the games played on the weekend. We'll start with yours truly, and one of the best franchises in Supercoach history, Vizzy All Stars. Played Cam Spurs, and Cam Spurs forgot to rock up. He went to draft night, and he forgot he was playing round one, and yeah, and he just didn't set a team. So he's given Vizzy like a massive percentage booster, uh, which is awesome, which will be handy later in the season. But like he would not drop Billy Frampton. He wouldn't drop Duncan. He wouldn't drop anyone. He's holding on to Billings. Bruce will be injured or suspended every second week. Man, a lot going on with that team. I don't know what Cam's doing, but hopefully he works it out pretty quickly, and otherwise the season will be gone. I think if you lose three or four in a row and you start 0-4, you're pretty much gone unless you've got a super team of injured players coming back. So anyway, from my perspective, my team, Tanner Bruin, for bloody hell, he's just, I don't know. He looked really good in the midfield, and then it sounds like he played in a different position after that. Jamie Elliott, surprised he got 35 because he was like pretty active on the game on Friday night, and then yeah, and then the rest of the team just fantastic. Rory Sloane, who wouldn't want him? Cam McKenzie, Luke Ryan, 171. What a champion. Anyway, move on to Sting and Tradem. Now, Sting failed to play a full team in this one, and Tonchi just killed it with the highest score of the round, I think, 17-25. Jordan De Goey, 10 minutes into the second quarter, I put an easy 50 on him to win the Brownlow. So he flew in from $41 odds that I got him with into 17. So I'm all for De Goey, the only Collingwood player I will ever cheer on if he's going well for the Brownlow. Uh, Uniac, 143, pretty good. All round, Tonchi's team's pretty good. He got pick 14, was meant to handicap him, and then you schmucks bloody leave Callum Mills on the table and he's ranked projected to go sixth. So I don't know what you Muppets were doing on draft night, but you literally gave Tonchi a massive advantage because A, he got like a top 10 player and then he had two early picks in the top 20. So well done, guys. Hopefully next year you learn. Um, Meanwhile, you got Sting's team. He's got a bit of trouble. He couldn't field a team. Mitch McGovern, 106. What a dud he was. He lost that Richmond game. Two errors, or nearly two errors. There's a few issues. Jared Lyons, yeah, what can you say? If you drop him, I'll probably pick him up on waivers. But yeah, not much going on there. But yeah, you need to make a move, drop one of them. They're all decent players on your bench though, so I don't know what you'll do. But Josh Kelly will be out for a week, suspended, not suspended, concussed. Um, yeah, a lot of Geelong players in this team, mate. So I thought you were a Carlton fan and you're picking all Geelong players. Anyway, moving on. Gretchy versus Blue Boy 888. Both teams are well off the mark with their scores. I think Gretchy's probably got one of the worst scores of the round. Um, yeah, not yeah. So Blue Boy 888. He's obviously lost Jeremy Howe, um, which was pretty brutal. He does have Dunkley. Dunkley should do better than that most weeks. Did pick up Grundy, which Grundy looks horrible this year. So, but you never know. If Gorn gets injured, he starts playing main ruck. And then you got Sydney players. So I don't know what Blue Boy 888 was thinking on draft night. Maybe just he was just going to grab all these Sydney players and hopefully trade them to Carl for primos at the end of the season. But um, yeah, better get a move on. Perryman, Gretchy, bad luck story for that one. Depending on his injuries concerns, I might look at a trade for him. Gunston, fuck, he's better than 33. Anyway, a lot of work to do in that team. Gretchy and Blue Boy 888 to be a force. And then we move on to She Kick and the Hoof-Hearted captain. Very close game, 12 points of difference. Uh, both teams are pretty even. Luke Shuey must be back with 112. Um, Joey Danaher, bloody hell, who farted? Let it go. He's not Essen anymore. But yeah, 49. That would have he would have probably just needed to take a mark and kick a goal, and he would have got 20 points. Liam Jones, yeah, couldn't. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back, but I don't know whether. Yeah, if you look at his scores when he did play a full season before he left Carlton, they were pretty low. So he didn't have many. He's a very average 50-point player in his last full season. So I don't know what all the rage was with him, but there you go. Anyway, uh, Sitsipas versus Bush Ducks. Bush Ducks with a surprising 1498 score. Would have expected him to draft a 1200 point team, but he did pretty well. Um, he's got Hewitt that hopefully Hewitt bounces back. Um, whatever bloody game plan Carlton were playing to last week was pretty slow and calculated, so they didn't really run the ball. Don't know if that affected Hewitt, but a score of 89 is pretty low for him. So if he gets another low score, Bush Ducks, Stevens might be off the table, Matt. Great pickup with Horn Francis. Thought it was a ridiculous move on draft night, but ended up being a great move in the Classic League. I reckon most people will be looking at that. Definitely the Fife owners, which I'm one of them. Um, yeah, McCluggage, Stefanos. You should just accept that trade, mate. He might not come back. McInerney, not a bad ruck choice. Very up and down. Chad Warner, the Chad's back, 114. Way too many Sydney players here, do. Hayward, McCartan, get used to seeing 60s. But yeah, all around, the teams aren't bad. Yago Mira has to bloody step up. He's shouldn't have any excuses over there in the West. Um, no one would be. It would have less. It would only have WA people watching him. We wouldn't have to worry about any Melbourne people watching him playing over in the West. So should go well there. Um, then we got Time to Shine and Sublime. Our 1400s teams. Now Mark was falling asleep on draft night, so but he managed to pick up a pretty good list, I think. Harry McKay, he looks absolutely awesome this year. Just the slow moving game plan just didn't come off against Richmond. If it did, he could have easily bagged four. Just bloody moves the ball fast to Carlton. Jack Martin, geez, delist him. He's not. He's going to be pretty hopeless all year. Yeah, Hopper's a head scratcher. Don't know what you don't want to do with him, Sublime. Uh, yeah, so all up. Daniel McStay, Mark, what the hell? He's hopeless. Um, but yeah, all up, there's a few issues with both teams here, but you never know. They can turn around. 8-5. Jeez, I didn't see the game, so I don't know what Fife was doing. Put maybe he had money on the Saints winning, and that's why he played so poor. And then he'll come out this week and score 130. Um, by all accounts, he's injury free, and he's too good to score 26 2 weeks in a row. So um, yeah, I would be holding if I was you on that one. Then we have Giselles and Captain Sizzle. Now, Captain Sizzle, he copped a lot of abuse on draft night. Good old Oliver, but he had two live drafts going at the same time, so that's why he was delayed. That's why he was delayed. So yeah, um, but yeah, tough gig doing two drafts at the same time. So he had the number one pick, and yeah, he's made a few blunders here, but so's both teams. So I don't know this could be a bottom four contender, both of these teams, unless you do some quick trades. Uh, Parford obviously hurts that he was the sub, and Jaden Stevenson, he's better than 27. I don't know what's going on with him. Hugo Hagen, he'll be up and down like a yo-yo. Rory Laird, happy to trade for Laird. Oliver, don't know what I can trade for him though. He'll still be asking for his same value. But maybe we'll see after this week where he sits. If you want to trade him, we'll talk. But yeah, you were another Cameron that failed to field a team. Zach Williams isn't even playing for the rest of the year, mate. So drop him. And yeah, a few of these were pretty average. So bit bit to go with that one. Jeez, Giselle's team. I just think you had Tom Stewart out and Zach Fisher. Zach Fisher's better than 31, so that's just yeah, it's not good. So so we'll just have a quick look at the ladder and just see who's flying if my bloody laptop loads. So amazingly, Giselle is on top because Oliver was that bad. And then you've got yours truly in second position with a massive percentage of 125. Blue Boy 888, even though his team's average, his percentage is up there. Trade him, who looks flag favourite already. Um, got a very good percentage. Sublime, he quit Classic League, he quit Champion League just to focus on this. So yeah, if he doesn't do well at this, then after just focusing everything on this, then yeah, not good. Sitsipas, not bad. The rookie, the old rookie, he did all right. And then we move on to the She Kick, Bush Starks, time to shine. Sting, he's playing Vizzy this week. Doesn't want to go down 0-2. And then Big Gretchy, Cam Spurs, and Captain Sizzle. There's a good bottom three there. So So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there. But good luck. Good luck this week. Don't be afraid to hit the trade button. Um, obviously, I was trying to make a point last night with the trades. I was just chucking a few out there just to get a bit of talking happening. In my books, those trades were fair at this point in the season, but with trading, like definitely from a NBA trading point of view, play some young players jump out of the box at the start of the season. Their value's very good. Um, and that's the advantage of trying to sell when a player's high. It's a gamble though, because if you sell when they're high, if they go on with it, you'll be kicking yourself. But if you go a younger player like Stevens, and then you're trying to take a more experienced player that might give you a bit more consistency, but lower, but you kind of like know where he sits, then that is a good trade. But you try and do that same trade in a few weeks' time, and it probably doesn't happen. Like if like I was saying last night, if Stevens goes off for like if he scores another couple hundreds, I'm looking at a lot better player than McCluggage if I'm going to trade him. So so yeah, that's the thing with trading. A lot of it's just yeah, a lot of people look at the names of a player rather than just the stats, and I just wanted to open your thinking. Otherwise, we're not going to get any trades done this season. If that was the reaction that I got last night for those trades. Anyway, I'll finish up and I'll upload this, and yeah, speak soon and good luck this week. Cheers, guys.